here for a 45-minute Vinyasa. As always, go at your own pace, make sure you feel good. If you haven't practiced with me before, I'm Nicole. I teach at Sunnyvale, Planet Granite, as well as the Santa Clara location. If you don't have blocks, you can use textbooks for props, as well as cans of soup. You can also use any blanket or seat cushion to provide you that support that you need. Okay, so find a comfortable seated position and we'll get started. So sitting up nice and tall, allow for the body to be supported, sitting upon a blanket, a bolster, anything that feels good for you. And then connect, spine growing taller. How is the breath? How has everything arrived this morning? Just take a couple breaths, checking in. And as you draw your awareness, just observe if there's anything physically, mentally, energetically that seems a bit sticky. Focus the breath going to those areas, creating a point of ease and relaxation. Start to tune into the breath. That inhale, drawing it all the way to the pit of the abdomen. Fill the belly, release outward. On the exhalation, the navel draws in and up, lifting of that pelvic floor, feeling those muscles engage. Take a few deep breaths, connecting with this space. This time on your mat. If you would like to take a Mudra, so that is a position with the hands, you're allowing for the ring fingers to come together, touching like so. Keep connecting with your breath and intention. Think of inviting nourishment and healing quality deeper within your tissues. Allow for one more breath. Slowly releasing the palms, check in. Observing the quality of the breath in this space. Then when you're ready, taking it to the palms and the knees, tabletop position. In tabletop position, we're going to tuck the toes underneath, press through the palms, and you might need to take those hands back a bit. We're going to awaken those feet, shifting back, maybe the knees lift up. Really find space. What's the range of motion within the feet today? One more breath. And shift forward, release the knees. Untuck the toes so the tops of the feet are onto the mat. If it's all right for you, you're going to start to lift up onto lifting up of the knees, and then the tops of the toes are going to be curled under. It might be a bit intense, so take it at your own pace. Maybe the knees come back down. Just allow for another breath. And release those knees back down. Tuck the toes under, press back through the toes. One more breath. And from this point, if there's space, we're going to start to walk the fingertips up. Knees can stay off the mat if that feels all right. If you have that blanket, you can take it underneath the heels if this is too intense. If you feel like I have enough space in the feet, you can release the blanket. We're going to be high on the toes. The legs are drawn tightly together. Breathe into your feet, spine tall. If there's space, arms can come up. Continue to soften through your shoulders. Deepen through the breath. If at any time you have to take the knees down, feel free to do so. Otherwise, with the breath, inhaling, exhale, twist to your right side. Inhale to center, exhale, twist to your left. Couple more times, inhale, exhaling, twisting, inhale, exhale. Come back to center, release the fingertips onto the mat. Start to lift up through the heels. One more breath. Just feel that tailbone going towards the sky. And release those heels down, fold forward. Inhale, lift all the way up, palms touch. Exhaling, palms to heart. Take a moment, check into your breath, to your feet. With the next breath, inhaling, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhaling, plant the palms, step back to that high plank position. Pause. Notice if your shoulder blades are starting to either sink inward or if the back is really domed. These can come down at any time. Think of engaging those deep core muscles. Feeling the strength in the feet. Your feet are pushing the back wall away from you. One more breath. And with the breath, lowering down, knees, chest, chin. Inhaling to your cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Tap through the toes. You can push through the knees for a nice, gentle transition. Pausing in child's pose. Allow for those hips to sway side to side. Just arriving on the mat, checking in with the breath. What does nourishment and healing mean for your body this morning? With the next breath, shift forward, and then take it back, down dog. In down dog, take 3 deep breaths. With the next breath, bend the knees, bring the feet to the top of the mat. Inhaling halfway, exhaling full. Inhale, reach your eyes all the way up, palms touch. Exhaling, palms to heart. Allowing for a couple more breaths. Easy within the body, easy within the breath. Next breath, inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to that high plank position. Optional, lower the knees down. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog, cobra. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the top of the mat. Inhaling, rise halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root your eyes all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, palms to heart. One more round like that. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhaling, plant the palms, step back to that high push-up position. Really feel those chops rock towards one another. Heels actively pressing away from you. Another breath. Lower down. Inhale up, nice and easy with your body. Exhale back, down dog. Take a breath in, breath out. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the top of the mat. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root your eyes all the way up. Exhaling, palms to heart. Check in, how is the breath, how are the arms? Noting any adjustments that you need to make or any additional space that you have. With the next breath, inhaling, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to that high push-up position. Optional, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Difference is up dog, the thighs are off the mat. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Right leg extends behind you. With the breath, step the right foot between the palms. Allow for that left knee to come down to the mat. Arms rise up, low lunge. For your low lunge, we want the knee to be over the ankle. And think of rooting through the big toe side of that front foot. Thighs are engaged. Think of engaging your glutes. Arms rise. With the breath, Take your left wrist and hand and bend to your right side. Avoid moving that front knee. One more breath. And come back to center. Release the palms to the inside. Walk your foot to the edge of the mat. Allow for the right foot to stay planted down. And then maybe lift the back leg and take circles one direction, awakening that hip, mat space. Switch circle opposite direction. And then releasing the knee down, perhaps staying in this first position, or if there's additional space, right hand can come to the inner right thigh, gently opening up. If there's additional space, you can bend the back knee, taking the foot and hand to meet. Keep actively reading through your left palm. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Palms down. Step back, high plank. Lowering down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back, down dog. Allow for 3 deep breaths in your down dog. From down dog, allow for left leg extend behind you. Step the left foot between the palms. Right knee comes down. Setting up in the low lunge, knee over ankle. Those thighs are engaged, glutes are engaged. Arms rise, take the right wrist and hand. Bend to your left side. Continuing to breathe. And come back to center, releasing those palms as the foot comes to the edge of the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift through the knee if there's space, and circle one direction. Easy breath. I'm going to stay flat on this foot to cover the whole surface, allowing for support. Switching directions as you circle. Keep on breathing. And then knee comes back down. Perhaps you open up, palm can come to the inner thigh. I am really pressing through this right hand. And then maybe if there's space, left arm reaches around for the right foot, shoulders softening. Continue to breathe within your space. Allow for another breath. Slowly unraveling, release the palms, and then stepping back to that high plank, lowering down. Inhaling up. Exhale back, down dog. Allow for a breath in, breath out. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold. Bending those knees, root to rise all the way up, palms touch. Exhaling, palms to heart. Check in with the space that's on each side. Allowing for the breath to nurture, heal anything that's tight, painful. With the next breath, inhaling, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhaling, plant the palms, step back to that high plank position. Lower down on a count of 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back, down dog. With the next breath, right leg extends behind you. Step your right foot on the mat. Adjust the back foot so it's a warrior one stance. Inhale, arms rise all the way up. If you need to shorten the legs to how far apart they are, feel free to do so. We're going to take the hands onto the hips for a moment, shoulders soften. With the breath, inhale, straightening through the front leg. Exhale, take the knee forward. Inhaling up. Exhale, forward. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, forward. Breathe, arms rise. 3, 2, 1. Release, palms down, step back, high plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, back, down dog. With the next breath, left leg extends, step the left foot forward, adjust the back foot. Inhale, rise up, warrior one, second side. Palms onto the hips. With the breath, inhale, straightening through the leg. Keep the femur in its own position, starting to come forward. Inhale, rising up, notice if it quivers. Exhaling forward. One more time, inhale up. Exhale forward. Releasing, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhaling back down dog. Allow for a breath in, breath out. With the next breath, bend the knees. We're going to bring the feet to Yogic Squat. So feet are going to come to the outside of the hands. If you need a blanket underneath the heels, feel free to do so. And then with the breath, starting to focus on the space, softening through the shoulders. Breathe into the hips. Continue to breathe. If there's space within the body, you're going to root through the feet. Think of really rooting through the big toe side, keeping the feet flat. We're going to inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, lower down with the breath. Inhale up. Exhaling down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Breathe in your Yogic Squat, Malasana. Deep breath, breathing through your feet. Feeling that connection. Another deep breath. And rooting through the feet. Inhale, rise all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, palms to heart. Releasing those feet back in line with the hips. So then standing up nice and tall. Feel the feet firmly rooted down. Notice if your femurs are shifting forward. Take your fingertips to the top of the hip bones. Draw the hips back. Shoulders are stacking over the hips. Soften through the breath. Checking in one more breath. With the next breath, inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to that high plank position. Option in high plank. If there's space, you can lift the left leg up. Notice if when you lift the left leg up, if the hips start to tilt, you want to keep those hips even. If you would like, you can take a blanket underneath your right knee and then allow for that leg to extend out. Continue to breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release. Switch second side, right leg rises. Breathe. Again, adjust if you need to take the knee down. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release, lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, take it back down dog. Allow for a breath in, breath out. Right leg extends behind you. Step the right foot between the palms. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. So in warrior 1, we assessed the depth. And then as you inhale, straightening the front leg, we're working on taking that knee back over the ankle, keeping the femur strong. Within this position, root through the big toe ball side and the outer edge of the back foot. Palms can come behind the back if there's space, reverse prayer, or opposite elbows in hand. With the breath, inhale, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Maybe you take a bit of a back bend. Shoulders softening. Draw those lower ribs in. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Next breath. Inhale, straighten through the front leg. Adjust the back foot if you need to step it up. And then we're going to start to hinge forward. Think of lifting up through the femur, engaging through the ball of the big toe on the front foot, the outer edge of the back foot, really pressing down. And then notice as you come forward, if those ribs start to come down towards the mat, draw them back in. Soften as you breathe. Think of your sits bones wrapping towards one another for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release fingertips. Soften. And then when you're ready, bend the front knee, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Option once more. This time lift the right leg first. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Release. Switch second side. Left leg rises. 3, 2, 1. Release. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back down dog. Allow for a breath in, breath out. Left leg extends. Step the left foot forward. Adjust the back foot. Rise up. Warrior 1, second side. Taking the hands behind the back, either reverse prayer, the opposite elbow on top. Connect. How do I like where my feet are positioned? Do I feel strong, nurtured within myself? With the breath, inhale, straighten through the front leg. Exhaling forward. Inhale up. Exhaling forward. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Draw the ribs in, maybe taking that back bend, soften through the breath. 3, 2, 1. Start to come up, and then shifting this leg back, really root through the big toe, side of the front foot, outer edge of the back foot. Draw your sits bones towards one another. As you start to come forward, connect with your breath, lengthening through the spine, engaging through the entire core. Another breath. And if there's space, folding, releasing the fingertips. And then planting the palms, step back, high plank. Option from high plank, right hand comes to the midline or your forearm. Your forearm's down, then your shoulder will be over your elbow. If your palm is down, wrist underneath shoulder. From this point, allow for that top leg to rise. Continue to breathe for 3, 2, 1. If there's space, elbow, knee, draw together. And take it out with the breath. Together, out, nice easy movement. Together, and out. Breathe, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Setting up for that second side, the way that feels good for you. Lifting through the hips. Maybe you just stay at this point. Maybe the top leg rises. Continue to breathe. 3, 2, 1. If there's space, elbow, knee together. And take it out. Together. Out. One more time. Together. And out. Breathe. Strong through your feet, through your body. And come back to center. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Down dog. And down dog, allow for 3 deep breaths. One more breath. And then from that point, bend the knees, bring the feet to your yogic squat at the top. Connect with the feet, what support is needed. Connecting with that intention for nourishment. Allowing for a healing quality. Option is stay in this pose, or if there's space, inhale, rise up through the legs. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, rise. Exhaling down, deep breath. Inhale, rise. Coming down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. Down with the breath. Pushing up. Twice more, lowering down. And up. Final time. Down. And up. Adjust the feet, feet forward. Standing nice and tall into the Asana mountain pose. Continue to connect with your breath, that intention. With the next breath, inhaling, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, back, down dog. With the next breath, right leg extends, step the right foot forward, rise up, warrior 1. From warrior 1, we're gonna root through our back foot, feel the strength through the inner thighs, root through the big toe side of the front foot. Draw your left knee into your chest. Option is stay or shift it back down. Draw the knee into the chest. And out. One more time, knee into chest. Option to pause here. If there's space, you're gonna allow for your left leg to wrap around eagle legs, so both knees are bent. If you have a book or anything by you or a block, you can rest your big toe to that if it doesn't reach to the floor. From this point, right arm down, left arm on top, interweave the arms. Draw the navel in, elbows towards the sky. Continue to breathe as you soften for 3, 2, 1. We're gonna slowly start to come forward with the breath. Feel that strength. Continue to draw your thighs together. Rising up with the breath and taking it forward. One more time, rising up and forward. Breathe, 3, 2, 1. Slowly unraveling the top leg, step back, warrior one. Release the palms down to your high plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back, down dog. Allow for a breath in, breath out. Next breath, left leg extends, step the left foot forward. Rising up to that second side. Find that spot of stability. Inner strength. With the next breath, right knee draws into chest. Take it back. Draw knee into chest. And back. One more time, knee into chest, pause, adjust the leg, and then maybe coming into your eagle legs on the side. Both thighs are squeezing, actively engaging. Left arm down, right arm on top, interweave. Keep drawing those lower ribs and elbows towards the sky. 3, 2, 1. Start to come forward. With the breath, inhaling. Coming forward with the breath. Rising up. And forward. One more time, rising up. And forward. Slowly unravel. Step back, warrior one. Plant the palms down, take it through your flow. Gentle breathing, connecting with how everything is feeling. Allow for another breath. Final breath. And shift out to your high plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back, down dog. With the next breath, bend the knees, bring the feet to Yogic Squat. Continuing to breathe in this position, softening through the breath. Another deep breath. And then if there's space, you're going to take your legs together. Come high onto those toes once more. Option, inhale, exhale, twist to right side. Inhale the center, exhale second side. Inhale center, exhale first side. Inhale center, exhale second side. Come back to center, continue to breathe. And root through the feet. Option to take the heels down or start to rise all the way up onto your tiptoes. With the breath, take your right wrist and hand, bend to your left side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Once more, inhaling to center. Exhaling, first side. Inhale to center, releasing second side. Come back to center, release the palms, release the arms, pausing, standing. Allow for another deep breath. With the next breath, inhaling, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhaling, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, back down dog. With the breath, right leg extends, step the right foot forward. Pause in this position. Option is stay or walk the arms out, back leg rises. Notice if your femur is jutting forward. We're gonna gently invite it back, taking the weight off of the knee. If you have blocks, you can take those there. From that point, you're gonna bend the back knee, take knee behind knee, back up, use your breath to take it down, and up. Keep rooting through the big toe side of the front foot, take it down, and back up. With the breath, release back, warrior one. Release the palms, step back, high plank. Option to take a three-legged plank, lowering down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back down dog. Allow for a breath in, breath out. Left leg rises, step the left foot forward. Pause there. Another breath. And then maybe the fingertips walk forward. Option to use blocks if you would like. Notice if the femur is jutting down. And then you're going to bend knee. Take knee behind knee. And take it back up. Take it down. Back up with the breath. And down. And up. Pausing. Releasing the foot down. Warrior one. Release the palms down. Step back. High plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back down dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the top. Yogic squat. Once more, connecting with that breath, that intention. Connecting with the heartbeat. If there's space, we're going to walk those legs together once more. Pausing. Knees can be off the mat or down. Whatever feels better for you. Continue to focus in on the breath and that intention. Softening. Quieting the mind, quieting the music. Another deep breath. If there's space, continue to stay on the tiptoes. You're going to inhale, rise all the way up. Release down. Connect with that breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down, heels down, palms down, connecting. How are you feeling within the feet, within the body? Allow for the eyes to soften as you continue to connect with the breath. Nice, easy breathing. 2 more breaths. Final breath. Then with the next breath, inhaling, arms rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Lower down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back down dog. Right leg extend, step the right foot forward. Adjust the back foot, inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Connecting, softening. With the breath, we're going to shift forward. Torso is going to come lower. Keep rooting through the front foot as the back foot. Arms are by the side. Draw the lower ribs in. Breathe. With the breath, arms come forward. Take the arms back. Taking the arms forward. And back. This time taking them forward. Option to stay, maybe come to the big toe. Maybe start to gently transition out. What warrior 3 feels good for you? Maybe the spine's long. If there's a wall, you can take your palms onto the wall, onto the floor, or onto support. Continue to breathe. Another breath. And then perhaps fingertips come down, standing split variation that feels good for you. And then when you're ready, slowly releasing the palms, release the legs, step back, high plank, lower down. Inhale, exhale back. Take a breath in, breath out. Left leg extends, stepping the left foot forward. Adjust the back foot, rise up, warrior one. Connecting with the breath, that intention. Another deep breath. And slowly taking those arms back by the sides, root through the front foot. slowly arms come forward, and they come back. Forward, back, one more time, forward, and back. Transitioning to your variation of Warrior 3 that feels good for you. Continue to root through the foot, soften through the breath. Soften through your pose. Connecting with that inner space. Allow for 3 more breaths. And slowly auction, fingertips come down to the mat. Standing split. Another breath. Slowly releasing the leg down, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Lower all the way down onto the belly. So adjust if you need a blanket underneath the pubic bone, feel free to do so. We're going to allow for those legs that be out behind us. Root through the palms, pressing down. Tops of the feet. If there's space, inhale, rise up with the chest. Chin drawn in slightly. Exhale, lower down. Keep the chest down, forehead down to the mat. Root through the palms, legs rise up. And then release down. Check in, windshield wiper those knees side to side. And come back to center, release the legs. From this point, inhale, rise up with the chest and the legs. Continuing to breathe. For 3, 2, 1, slowly release down. Bend the knees, release those legs side to side. And come back to center. One more time, inhale, rising up, chest, legs, maybe arms come up. Your variation, continue to breathe. 3, 2, 1, slowly releasing, opposite side. Maybe you bend those knees side to side. Come back to center, release the legs, plant the palms underneath the shoulders. You're going to push the hips back towards the heels for a child's pose variation. If you need cushion underneath the ankles, you can take a blanket or underneath the glutes. Find that space. The big toes can slightly separate, allowing for more space within the hips. Breathing in to the pelvis. One more breath. And slowly rising all the way up. Release your legs out in front of you. From this point, take the soles of the feet together. And then knees out to the side. And we're just going to flutter through the hips, inviting space deeper within. Softening through your shoulders. One more breath. And then pausing. Maybe start to walk it forward with the fingertips. Feel how is this within the body? Is this nice to stop at this point, or should I walk the fingertips forward a bit more? Continuing to soften through the breath, through the hips as the glutes are invited to release. Breathe out through the soles of the feet. One more breath. Slowly start to come back up. Take the hands to the knees. Release those legs all the way out in front of you. Shake it out. With the breath, right leg crosses over the left. Palms come to the shin. Shoulders soften. Option to stay. Foot flexed. Inhale. Or exhale, twisting to your right side. Perhaps left elbow comes to the outside of your right knee. Shoulders soften. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Slowly releasing back to center, and then taking a little counter twist. Invite the body back up. Release, switching to that second side, nice and easy within the body. Palms onto the shins, shoulders releasing, arms rise. And then twisting to our left side. Continue to soften through your breath, through that intention. And slowly coming back to center, twisting second side. Counter twist. And back to center, release the legs out in front of you. And then we're going to release all the way down onto the back. If you have that blanket, you can allow for it to be supportive underneath the neck. Lower all the way down onto the back. From this point, adjusting, drawing both knees in, palms onto the knees, circle the knees in opposite directions from one another. And switch directions, deep breath. And then allow for a nice gentle inversion. Legs extend up towards the sky. And then flexion and extension through those heels. Feel some space deeper within the tissues. And start to circle the ankles one direction. And the opposite direction. Back to center. Option to keep the legs upright or slowly release the legs out in front of you. For that final resting shape, if you would like, you can place a bolster underneath the legs for additional support. You can allow for a block to be underneath the back as an additional heart opener, if that feels nice. Right between the shoulder blades. Feet can be together or apart. Finding that spot to invite the space deeper within the tissues. That sense of ease and softness deeper within. Checking in with the breath. Exhaling fully. Allowing for a cleansing inhale. Exhaling out. Feel the body supported by the mat, the earth beneath you. Each inhale inviting a sense of ease, of nourishment, and healing deeper into the tissues. Continue to check in with your breath, that space. When you're ready, arms inhaling, stretch overhead, nice deep stretch throughout the body. Drawing the knees in. And finding yourself back in a comfortable seated position, spine tall, weight off of the tailbone. Feel that inner strength, sense of ease and nourishment. Inviting, I nourish the body with the breath. allowing for healing. The exhale, releasing anything that doesn't serve you at this present moment. The next breath, inhale to your inner wisdom. Exhale to inner clarity. Inhaling to your inner presence. Exhaling to your inner peace. Inhaling to your inner truth. Exhaling to equanimity. Palms at prayer, bowing in. Thank you so much for sharing a portion of your day, for being a member of our community. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. Please feel free to reach out with any questions. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.